Hello everybody! In this presentation, I will talk about the advances we've made with a new multi-filter framework to get around the spoofing problem in fingerprint-based biometric authentication systems. Let's start this presentation with a brief introduction to the topic. Fingerprints are the most used biometrics in authentication systems. However, there is a substantial literature that proves that these systems can be subject to fraud. One of the best now is the making of spoofings, which are fake fingerprints manufactured with synthetic materials such as gelatin or latex. In theory, this problem is a binary classification problem. One of the most common ways to solve this problem is the analysis of texture descriptor for each image, in which a pattern of texture is extracted from each image, and these are used to build a classifier as SVM. For this, we propose two new contributions: a new multi-filter framework, and the use of the multi-scale local mapped pattern for spoofing detection. We used as a basis for the first contribution the fundamentals of multi-scale local mapped pattern, or MSLMP. This pattern descriptor is a fuzzy-based generalization of the well-established multi-scale local binary pattern, and it was used in face recognition tasks. Essentially, the MSLMP is a multiscalar method that smoothly maps the difference between a central pixel, Gij, and its neighborhood into an original image block. The technique is multiscale, admitting in the same iteration different neighborhoods of the same pixel, in which this neighborhood is defined by a mask matrix P, which is a binary matrix that defines which neighborhood pixels should be considered in the calculation. In general, the non-zero pixels of this mask are at the margins of this matrix, and F being a mapping functions, which must be smooth in their domain and must be defined according to the central pixel of the considered block. Here we can see an example of the mask P. Consider the radius Rn. As a feature vector, we calculate the histogram of the unifold PP patterns from the rounded values of the matrix H. Now, to make the proposed multi-filter framework, we take into account that there are phenomena associated with the human finger that can compromise the good extraction of the features from the fingerprint. For example, we can mention the cases where the fingers are too dry or too wet. To get around these problems, it is common to use smoothing filters, which are suitable for noise removal. However, these filters can compromise the representation of important features in the image, diluting them during the process. In the special case of the synthetic fingerprint recognition problems, some authors have already highlighted classes of patterns that are inherent to the counterfeiting process, such as artifacts in the form of holes present inside the fingers and in the form of extensive homogeneous regions that have lost many details throughout the manufacturing process. For these situations, the filtering can also be useful in highlighting substantial differences compared to the original image, since the effect of filters can be more intense in images of synthetic fingers. Specifically, in the middle figure, we see an artifact inside the latex manufactured fingerprint, highlighted by a red rectangle, which defines a region of high frequencies. In this image, smoothing would be much more efficient and therefore more significant than it would be in the real fingerprint, shown in the first figure. On the other hand, when analyzing the gelatin fake fingerprint shown in the right figure, we notice the presence of a very homogeneous region, highlighted by the red triangle, in which the use of sharpening filtering would be more effective than it would be in the real image. Thus, one of the main strategies of the proposed framework is to use 3 different versions of the same fingerprint to define its representation. In this case, we will extract some patterns from the original image, from the smoothed image, and from the sharpened image. In detail, our framework are built by the following steps. Firstly, we correct the illumination balance with some histogram equalization technique. In the sequence, we consider 3 different versions of a given fingerprint image. One smoothed with a low pass filter, the original image, and another sharpened with a high pass filter. From each of these images, we extract some pre-selected pattern descriptor. Then, we concatenate these patterns represented by feature vectors. We conduct some normalization and finally train a classifier to build the mathematical model of spoofing detection. As we can see, the proposed method is very broad, allowing different configurations of itself. For this, we need to determine the practical instances. To use the proposed MSLMP, we will use 6 scales and therefore 6 different radials, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Besides, as mapping function, we define the sigmoid functions, centered in the center of the matrix block and with lambda equals 0.25. To use the proposed framework, we will use as histogram equalization technique the well-known automatic contrast limited adaptive histogram equalization. The low pass filter will be a Gaussian filter, the high pass filter will be a Laplacian filter, the normalization will be a max, min, and z-score, and we use the linear SVM as classifier. So, to conduct our experiments, we use the well-established benchmark for the liveness detection competition for the editions of 2013 and 2015. And we evaluate 3 different versions of the proposed method. V1, which is purely the proposed dense descriptor trained in a SVM. V2, which is the joint use of the descriptor and the proposed framework considering the max-min normalization. And V3, the same of V2, considering the z-score normalization, where this is the LiveNet 2021 submitted version. In these results, we can see in the first table that in all cases considered, the framework improved the results obtained with the simple use of the MSLMP technique. Indeed, in the second table, we can see that the average improvement was over 10%, being close to 20% in some cases, such as SWIPE 2013. In addition, the method showed an average performance greater than 90% accuracy. In the best case, on the V2 version, our method showed an average result above 96% of correct answers, making it competitive with techniques that currently represent the best of the state of the art in this problem. We concluded this work highlighting that we present a new multi-filter framework to provide to be able to improve in the results obtained by a simple descriptor as MSLMP. And finally, our technique is competitive compared with state-of-the-art methods. Thank you very much for your attention.